Gandhi's Quest for Peace and Unity, 1947 to 1948. In March 1947, the last Viceroy of India, Lord Mountbatten, arrived in Delhi and immediately began meeting Indian leaders. He invited Gandhi to come and see him, and Gandhi traveled 800 kilometers by train from Bihar. Gandhi met the Viceroy several times, and Jinnah also met Lord Mountbatten. Gandhi met Nehru and the other Congress leaders, but they did not accept his ideas for a peaceful answer to the question of Pakistan. Among other ideas, he suggested that Jinnah should become the new Prime Minister, but neither Mountbatten nor the Congress leaders liked this idea. So he went back to Bihar to continue his work there. Twice in May, he was called back to Delhi. He also went to Calcutta to meet with leaders there. Bengal was going to be divided, and he tried to stop this. But he did not succeed. The Punjab in the west and Bengal in the east were divided, part to remain in India, and part to become the new nation, Pakistan. Congress voted to accept Pakistan. Gandhi felt alone. Only Ghaffar Khan and his brother agreed with him. His heart burned with pain. The nation was not with Gandhi, and he disagreed with what his friends were doing. And other Hindus were angry with him because he could not prevent India from being divided. Gandhi traveled to Calcutta at the beginning of August. He did not want to be in Delhi when Pakistan became a nation on the 14th of August 1947, and India became independent on the 15th of August. He planned to go to Noakhali, which would be in Pakistan, because the people there were afraid of more violence. But when Gandhi reached Calcutta, Hassan Shahid Surawardi asked him to stay because Muslims in Calcutta were afraid. Gandhi agreed if Surawardi would live with him. They moved to an old Muslim house, and together they spoke to all visitors. Together, they met Hindus in the poor parts of the city. On the 15th of August, while Jawaharlal Nehru, the leader of the newly independent India, spoke to the world in Delhi, Gandhi stayed quietly in the house in Calcutta. He wrote letters and prayed with a crowd of Hindus and Muslims. Abha and Manu Gandhi were with him. Late at night on the 31st of August, an angry crowd of Hindus broke the windows of the house in Calcutta. Gandhi opened his door, and a stone and a stick were thrown at him. But in the morning, Gandhi heard that people had been killed in the streets. Gandhi decided to stay in Calcutta and fast until peace returned to the city. News of his fast immediately changed the situation. Groups of Hindus and Muslims brought their weapons to Gandhi and promised to stop the violence, and Hindus and Muslims walked together through the city. Young people started a peace group to work for peace in the city. They asked Gandhi for a message, and he wrote a few words for them. "My life is my message." On the evening of the 4th of September, when there had been no violence in Calcutta for 24 hours, Surawardi came to Gandhi with leaders of all the groups in Calcutta. They asked Gandhi to end his fast. He told them that they must promise to give their lives to prevent violence. And they promised. Gandhi had fasted for 73 hours, and peace had come to Calcutta. But the violence in the Punjab was worsening, and Gandhi offered to go there to help. On the 7th of September, Gandhi left Calcutta. He went by train first to Delhi, a journey of 2 days. Vallabhbhai Patel met him at the station. Violence had started in Delhi, and many people had been killed. Gandhi would have to stay at Birla House, in the rich part of the city, because his usual place would not be safe. This was another sadness for Gandhi. Crowds of Hindus and Sikhs had left the Punjab to escape from the violence there. By the middle of 1948, about 5,500,000 Hindus and Sikhs had left their homes in Pakistan and arrived in India without money. The same number of Muslims left their homes in India and went to Pakistan. Gandhi went immediately to visit the refugees in Delhi. They told him about their fear and about the violence they had suffered. Many Hindus in Delhi wanted to get rid of all the Muslims in the city. Gandhi realized that there was work for him to do in Delhi, and so he decided to stay. Delhi was the capital of India. If there was violence in Delhi, there could be no peace in the rest of India. Gandhi met M.S. Golwalkar, the chief of the extreme Hindu group Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, RSS. This group, started in 1925, believed that Hindus should live separately from Muslims and untouchables. Gandhi wanted the RSS leaders to prevent their followers from using violence against Muslims. Gandhi lived his usual simple life in Birla House. He sat on the floor to spin, to eat, and to talk to visitors. He slept outside, with his companions nearby. Every day he walked through the garden for a prayer meeting, which was open to everyone. He spoke to the small crowd and always read some words from the Quran. More and more refugees came to Delhi from Pakistan. The violence in Delhi itself continued. Every day Gandhi went across the city, listening to the sad stories of the refugees, meeting with Muslim leaders, talking to crowds. He visited injured Muslims in hospital and tried to persuade them not to leave their homes, but they were afraid to stay. It was Gandhi's 78th birthday on the 2nd of October 1947. Messages came from all over the world, and many visitors came to see him. Nehru, Patel, Birla. But Gandhi's heart was full of pain. He felt helpless, and he asked his visitors to pray that God would take him away. He did not want another birthday with India still in flames. Nehru and Patel, leaders of India and of Congress, often disagreed with each other and came to talk to Gandhi. They listened to him, but did not always follow his advice. Brij Krishna, who had worked with Gandhi in Delhi since the 1920s, was living with him. Abha and Manu Gandhi were looking after him. Manu also worked as his secretary because Pyarelal was working in Noakhali. Pyarelal came 1E to Delhi in December 1947, and Gandhi was happy to see him and talk to him about the situation there. On the 12th of January 1948, as he sat in the garden at Birla House, Gandhi decided to fast again. He had not told Nehru or the other leaders. Gandhi wanted real peace. He wanted all Hindus, Muslims, and Sikhs in India and Pakistan to live at peace with each other. He lay on a bed outside Birla House, covered with a khadi blanket. Dr. Sushila Nayar looked after him, and her brother Pyarelal was with him. Visitors came to see him. Abul Kalam Azad was extremely worried about Gandhi's weakness and asked him to drink, but Gandhi found this difficult. As soon as people knew that Gandhi was fasting, the situation began to change. The Sikhs in Delhi invited a group of Muslims to return to Delhi. Peaceful crowds walked through the city, and there was less violence in Pakistan. On the 17th of January, Gandhi sent Pyarelal to go through the city to find out if Muslims were safe yet. Leaders of all groups met in the house of Rajendra Prasad, a lawyer from Bihar who had worked with Gandhi in Champaran in 1918 and who was now leading Congress. On the 6th day of Gandhi's fast, more than 100 leaders came from Prasad's house to Birla House. They were from all the different groups in Delhi: Sikhs, Hindus, Muslims. Nehru was there, and Azad, leaders from the RSS and from the Pakistan government. Rajendra Prasad told Gandhi that all the leaders had promised to help Muslims to return to their homes in Delhi. In tears, Gandhi told them that he would fast again if necessary. There were prayers and songs. Nehru was in tears as Azad gave Gandhi a glass of orange to drink. Gandhi was thin and weak after this fast. The next day, he was carried to the evening prayer meeting. On the 20th of January, as he was speaking at the evening prayer meeting, there was a loud noise nearby. The crowd was afraid, but Gandhi said to them, "Listen, listen, nothing has happened." He did not realize that a bomb had been thrown towards him from the garden wall. Mandanlal Pawa was one of a group of young Hindus who had decided to kill Gandhi because of his views on Muslims and non-violence. Afterwards, Gandhi was told about the bomb. The next day, he told the crowd that no one should hate the person responsible for the bomb. That person probably believed that Gandhi was an enemy of Hindus and that God wanted him to kill Gandhi. Gandhi realized that many people hated him. He received many letters which accused him of working against Hindus. Sometimes at his meetings people shouted, "Death to Gandhi!" Some Hindu refugees, wounded when escaping from Pakistan, told him that he should disappear, that he had done enough harm with his message of love and non-violence. But Gandhi remained peaceful. There was no bitterness in his heart. Gandhi wanted to see Ghaffar Ali Khan and his brother, and he began to plan his visit to Pakistan. He would continue to work for peace between all groups and to follow God.